just like y'all have been, like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin in. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I sound white. I step up to that mic, cock it in. Oh my God, attention, get down again. Abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti me, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium.
To kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. His return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Second and 4. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To the air on first down, Young. Deep shot doesn't quite work out, so that's an incomplete pass.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Rush coming for Young. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and 4 coming up now. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, throwing deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw is Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt ends up a 36-yard kick. And the Panthers working with a short field as they take over. First and 10 now from the 30. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
A second down throw for Young. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He makes the catch. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Swift gets it on the pitch. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Williams from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Young on the play action. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Trying again, following the sack. This will be caught by Watkins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action now, Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lobs it deep middle. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. To left sideline, complete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. Here's Young. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Handoff here for Brooks. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, it's This guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 now. Rolling left, buying some time. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And it's third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60. Hey. 7
Now Young. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's fourth down. Now Eddie Pinheiro will try to knock it through for the Panthers. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Trap ball 80. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Ready. Check go.
Williams to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Go.
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
At the 44-yard line.
Set.
Williams to throw. Allen there to haul it in. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On third down, here's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Got it. Ready.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on fourth down.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got his man complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Here is Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Now Williams. Finds his target, Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears looking at 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Williams with 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. Trevin Wallace has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bears 7. Eddie Pinheiro to kick
Well,
off.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Off the play fake, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Williams to throw on 1st. Getting out to his left. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, set. Hurt, hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Take go.
Trying again following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Riggs, Riggs. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Third down, here's Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Huh.
Working inside the red zone. And it's caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And he'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Running behind center with Swift. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They are on the counter with Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. Ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll get it up to the 44. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set, go.
Out of the pistol, Williams. And they pick him off again. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Stephanie.
Allen sent in motion right. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
1st and goal. Swift broke through the tackle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Again, it's going to be Swift. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pressure comes. Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's brought down for a loss.
Yeah, every receiver wants the ball, but they all want their touches. That is until you run a bubble screen, and that receiver knows it's doomed, and he's going to take a shot like that.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Set up. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or 2, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Young on the play action. Chased out to his right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
They're going for it, Young. He beams one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Herbert straight ahead. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, Shaq. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Williams on the play action. He put everything he had into this one. He's got his man complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. Check.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Young. He finds Johnson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Young working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only a yard on the play, and that takes... So now here's 3rd and 5. Play action now, Young. On the move, headed right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs is critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Young throwing here. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They give to Herbert, running left. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now a give right side to Herbert. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, here's Herbert. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
Now they send their back in motion right. Williams from the gun. Forced out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears come through to tie it in the fourth. The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a fourth quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The carry by Brooks to start the drive. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Running once more with Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it today.
The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Back to throw it. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He didn't get enough into it, so it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Hey, Kate, I'm not going to claim to be the kicking whisperer or know every detail, but I do know this. Much like on a golf course, when you come up short on a shot, it's because you hit it fat. You just didn't hit it solid. To come up short right there, that kicker hit a little ground before he ever hit the ball.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Herbert on the give, headed left. And he's brought down for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in. coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready?
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears holding just a 1-point advantage. Offense to the line for second down.
Come on. Set. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
To throw is Williams. They dump it off to the back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set.
Running right with Herbert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready to work. Ready to work. Buffalo 18.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. 69. Set.
Here he is to throw. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Reeled in at the 7. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates! Set up!
Now to throw. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, smash! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, Brock. So now their opponent's final chance here coming up.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.